graph? A what? It starts with a P. Parabola, and that looks like a what? A U, okay? I've got this quadratic right here, and I want to find the x-intercept. What does this have to be equal to find your x-intercept?
0.
0. So 4x squared minus 16 equal to 0. All right? Now, what does that set up for you to do?
GCF.
Okay, I heard difference of squares. I also heard
GCF.
GCF. What should we check for first?
GCF.
Okay, is there a GCF?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'm going to take out a 4, and I'm going to have x squared minus 4 equals 0. All right? Why did I not put the x with the 4? Because does that 16 have an x? No. So it's fine. Okay. Now, can you keep going?
Yes.
What can you keep going with? Yeah, isn't this a difference of squares? So that's going to become x what?
Minus 2x.
And
X
what do you need to bring down? 4 equals 0. All right. Can I do anything else?
No.
No. Okay, so now I need to solve them. I have to set both. Do I care about this 4? No. Okay. If there was a what was that 4, I would care about it. Yeah. If there was an x with it, I would matter, but there's not an x. So I'm going to come and set both of these guys equal to what? 0. When you solve it, what should you get for this one?
2 negative 2.
What should you get for this one?
Negative.
-2. All right, so those are your x-intercepts, 2 and -2. All right, I know your graph is real jank.
0 divided by -2.
Are you dividing? How do you move that -2? Oh, you add it, okay? So go plot your point at -2 and +2 on the x-axis. All right, now I need to find my vertex. Where is your vertex going to be? Over here? In the middle, yes. How do I find the middle between these two numbers? Okay, I do need to divide. Before I divide, I have to not subtract. Add them together and then divide by 2. Okay, good. So 2 plus -2 divided by 2.
0.
Okay, does that make, look at your graph. Does 0 look like the halfway point?
Yeah.
Is that the middle? Okay, now, are you done?
No.
That's the x. You have to go and find the y. How are you going to find the y? Substitute. You're going to go back to your equation up here, and everywhere there's an x, you're going to put a 0. So that's going to be 4 parentheses what?
0.
Squared minus, -16. Any confirmation on -16? All right, so that's your vertex. Now, when you go and graph that, is that going to be on this graph?
No.
No, so it's going to be somewhere down here. So just put your point somewhere down here and label that 0, -16. When I connect them, what shape are we making? Which is called a parabola. Good. All right, I'm going to pause here for a second. Are we okay with everything we've done? Or are we lost somewhere? We okay? Okay. All right, let's talk about domain. Domain is from where to where? Left to right. Is this ever, it's got arrows. Is it ever going to stop going left?
No.
What about right? So -infinity to, good. All right, range. I have a song for that. You want to hear it? Bottoms up, bottoms up. What's the lowest this goes?
-16.
-16. Bracket or parentheses?
Bracket.
Bracket. What's the highest it goes? Infinity. Good. All right, yesterday we didn't talk about axis of symmetry, did we?
No.
Okay, so your axis of symmetry. Y'all, if something's symmetrical, what does that mean? It's the same on both sides, correct? So your axis of symmetry is going to be a vertical line that cuts it in half. What point did that go straight through? It went straight through my what?
10.
What is this called right here?
Your.
That's, it went straight through my vertex, okay? So what kind of line did I just draw? A vertical line or horizontal? Vertical, all lines are straight. Okay, so that's my vertical line. Is a vertical line x equals or is a vertical line y equals? It is x equals, because doesn't it go through the x-axis? All right, now, so here's the trick. It went through my vertex, correct?
Mhm.
What's the x-coordinate of your vertex?
0.
0, okay? So if my x-coordinate's 0, this axis of symmetry is going to be x equals,
0.
same thing, x equals 0, yeah. Those are always going to match, the x of your vertex and your axis of symmetry. All right, last thing on this guy. Is your vertex the max of the parabola or the min? The min, because is it the lowest point on the parabola or the highest? Lowest, so that is the min. We okay? All right, go look at number 5. All right, I want to find the x-intercepts. If I want to find the x-intercepts, what do you have to set this equal to? Okay, good. So x squared minus 9x minus 10 equals 0. All right. What is this set up for you to do? Magic number. Awesome. Set up your magic number chart. What are we multiplying to? What are we adding to? All right, what multiplies to negative 10 and adds to negative 9?
Negative 10 and positive 1.
Okay, so now, are those your answers?
The opposite.
Okay, so yes, you got to do x minus 10 and x plus 1 equals 0. This guy's going to give you x equals 10, and this guy's going to give you x equals negative 1. We okay with that? All right, so those are your x-intercepts, 10 and negative 1. What can we do with those? Yeah, plot them. Go put a point at 10 and a point at negative 1. All right, I got to find my what next? Your vertex. How do you find your vertex? Add them together and divide by 2. Good. So you're going to have 10 plus negative 1 divided by 2. Okay, 9 over 2. Now, do you know where 9 over 2 is on the graph?
4.
It is 4.5. But, y'all, if you get 9 over 2 in your calculator, hit second table. Enter. Did it change the fraction for you? I mean, the decimal for you?
4.5.
4.5. So that's the x-coordinate of my vertex. But I also need the what? So what am I going to do to find my y? Good. Everywhere there's an x, I'm going to put a what? A 4.5. Good. So we're going to put it into our calculator. 4.5 squared. Minus 9 what? Parentheses 4.5 and then minus 10. You don't have a calculator in your hand. Get one. Put this whole thing right here in your calculator. Because I put a 4.5 everywhere there was an X. What did you get? Confirmation on negative 30.25. All right, so now, Mom, you didn't put that in calculator, did you? You did off the top of your head? Okay, what did, look at your calculator. Get somebody to look at your calculator and see what you did wrong. Good.
You put 4.2.
That would be why. Okay. All right, so now, y'all, it's negative 30.25.
I got negative 8:30.
Is that on the graph? You didn't put. Use the negative 9 instead of minus 9, so multiply it together. All right, so just come put it in. 4.5 is going to be between 4 and 5, correct? Okay, but your negative 30, just put it somewhere down here and label it as 4.5, negative 30.25. All right, When I connect, what shape are we making? Give me the better word for a U.
For
I don't know.
Parabola. Mine looks real jank. All right, are we okay? Yes? Okay. What's our domain gonna be? Negative infinity to positive infinity. All right, range is from where to where? Good, the lowest it goes is negative 30.25. What's that?
Wax is not negative.
Okay, because 4.5, that's on the x-axis, correct? You with me? Okay, I want to know how low it goes. So I'm going to start at the bottom, and when it starts right here, the lowest it goes is negative 30.25. 4.5 is the x, okay? What's the highest this goes, y'all? Infinity, all right? What does the axis of symmetry do? What does it do? It cuts it in half, okay? And it is going to be x equals or y equals? X equals, and what's it going to equal? Awesome. All right? Now we got to figure out, is this the max or the min? Is it the lowest point on the parabola or the highest? The min. All right. Thank you. You okay?
You done?